working with. So there's Dalian, right over there.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. The family I'm dealing with, they were North Koreans living in Dalian. And they were doing business for Kim Jong-il. Now, he's probably 30 on the top of, he's probably in his 80s.
So, you got to know North Korea by the help of him.
Well, no, he was a South Korean.
So he worked in embassy.
He worked in the South Korean embassy in Washington.
Yeah, the top embassy.
He was the
world.
top
Korea.
military person.
Yeah.
And so when I went to Washington, my father-in-law and General Pak would have lunch together. And
friend.
in 1994, my father-in-law was invited to a conference at KIDA, the Korea Institute of Defense Analyses.
So, then, according to you, North Korea has a much great abilities to sell natural gas, coal,
Yes.
something else. Then they are very good at making business.
This family was very good at business. So all of the overseas representatives, their job was to do business that would help North Korea. But every year they also had to give Kim Jong-il $50,000. That was their requirement, $50,000 they had to give to Kim Jong-il. And
$15,000.
$50,000.
얼마야 이게? 나는 $50 넘는데.
Okay, so let's see. There's Korea University, and
Novick?
yeah. Oh, this is the southern part of the university. It's not the northern part. Isn't it? No, that must be it. Here we go. Korea University. There's the subway stop, and if you come up here and go over here, there it is, KIDA, Korea Institute of Defense Analyses. So that's in the Korean government. Each of the national security ministries, Ministry of Unification, Ministry of National Defense, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, they have a think tank. They have a firm that supports them. So with Ministry of Unification, it's Korea Institute of National Unification, KINU. For Ministry of National Defense, it's KIDA. So they are government employees, but it is a separate organization from the ministry. That's the way the Korean government decided to set up. So they have...
Then the power...
No, because if I work at KIDA, I'm not allowed to say anything against the government. So I can't say the government is wasting money on buying this weapon system. I will be fired immediately if I say that, because I'm a government employee. So they are very loyal to the defense ministry. They're required to be. And so for years, I've gone over to KIDA. When my father-in-law started working with Korea, he spent a lot of time at KIDA. And so I have quite a number of friends at KIDA. 72.
65 or 60.
Exactly. They have to retire. So a lot of the people I've known there have been forced to retire.
Yeah.
So they're too old.
No.
Well, they're still very good, so I still
Yeah.
work with them. But anyway.
Do you then discuss with them in Korea?
Oh, all the
often?
time. Oh, yeah.
What kind of talks do you do? I mean, because after 70 years,
Mm-hmm.
there are so many. What are the new topics
So,
you guys talking about?
let me show you this. So, this is my RAND website.
Yeah,
Okay, you've probably seen that.
yeah.
So down here are the op-eds and reports I've written. I've done 17 op-eds
Yeah.
since August last year. So, I talk
Wow.
about all of these kinds of topics.
Different talks about this. Him?
I don't think so.
Or
Yeah,
no. He was in Japan for seminar. Yeah.
yeah. We call that being on track.
Really?
So, and I don't know. I don't know him in terms of what service he gave, but that happens.
But also in
Yeah, there.
like Bolton, English president.
No, I briefed John.
Brief?
I made presentation to him. I gave him very impressed.
Impressed.
He was very political. He didn't care about what the details were. He cared about what the politics in the American context.
Yeah. But he described Moon Jae-in like fishers are not so ready. Ideological.
They're always building nuclear weapons. Kim is expanding the production. He's making new production facilities, new places to make uranium, new places to make nuclear weapons.
Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un, he said he is going to exponentially increase the amount of.
Again and again.
So if Kim has 300 nuclear weapons, which I think is one of his objectives, then will the U.S. use nuclear weapons to defend South Korea?
No, never.
Probably not.
Probably not. Very like.
Yeah, we don't know for sure. I mean, it's a presidential decision, a U.S. president's decision. But if Kim can say, if you fire a nuclear weapon at me, I will fire weapons back at San Francisco and New York.
Like Japan before.
Yeah, well, you have to say in that kind of case, is a president going to do that? Is he going to be willing to lose American cities? And
I can't.
imagine. But that, I think, is Kim's objective. But he can't do that if he only has 20 or 30 nuclear weapons. He's got to have lots, because the U.S. will destroy a bunch of them. He has to have enough that he can still threaten the U.S.
Is that your reassumptions?
That's my assumption.
Assumptions?
Well, but let's be
You're
careful.
talking about?
Well, it is a form of international relations.
Like game theory? Or
Well, it goes beyond that, though. Let's try that.
여기서 길가에서 걷다가 셰프님 만나가지고 같이 치킨 먹고 장 보고 이제 우버 불러서 집에 갑니다. 와. Thank you.
Oh, they're coming?
Yeah. Okay. Bye. 와, 힘들어. 너무 힘들어요. 여기가 와, 참 좋은 데가 많네. 수영장이 있는데 와 너무 피곤해가지고 지금 한 번 이용하고 Hello 한 번도 못했어요. 근데 여기는 진짜 외벽도 예쁘고 와 이게 맛이 특이하다. 한국이랑 되게 다르네. 오히려 부드러워서 맛있다. 냄새도 안 나고. 여기는 퐁신퐁신 맛있다. 티셔츠요. 여기가 유명한 사람의 작업실이었대요. 여기 찰리 채플린? 근데 이걸 약간 카페로 개조해가지고. 안녕하세요. 여기는 리퍼블리크라는 CA에 있는 카페입니다. Thank you so much. 저는 기본적으로 Thank you. 영어를 잘 못하는 건 아는데 까먹었어. 많이 까먹었지, 안 썼으니까. 삼각대가 없어서 조정 중이에요. 약간 빗줄어 있는 건 이해해 주세요. 제가 열심히 지금 유튜브를 찍지 못했던 이유는 저는 온전한 쉼을 좀 얻고 싶었고, 저도 미국에 온 이유가 있을 거 아니에요? 사실은 미국에서 살만한 곳인가 이렇게 알고 싶어서 왔어요. 근데 여실히 느꼈던 거는 영어를 좀 더 들을 때 잘 들을 수 있게 노력해야겠다.
People generally, like, regardless, they say, oh, good, how are you? You know,
Just
you kind of say the same thing always.
oh, same thing.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
What if I'm sad? What if I'm sad or
Yeah. You can say, oh, I'm good, how are you doing?
Good.
Yeah. And then, yeah. It's like
Yeah.
formality.
Yeah.
Oh man, what else is like
Okay.
that?
재밌다. Like 4 years ago. Oh, fine.
La Brea Tar Pits.
La Brea Tar Pits.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like it's almost like an interactive outdoor museum and then an inside museum.